Welcome to Casano. In this video, we'll take a closer look at challenge basics. It's always a good idea to start by defining a few terms. Before we address our two main terms, let's first define client. By this we mean a court-involved individual, an offender, often involved as a client in some form of behavioral health treatment. Accordingly, we'll use the term case supervisor generically to refer to probation officers, drug court officers, and treatment agency case managers. The most important word we need to define today is challenge. A challenge is the key component of Casano and the building block of a cognitive behavioral intervention. Challenges are designed to both monitor the client's participation in their case plan and stimulate behavioral change. Assignment and delivery of challenges is based on each client's targeted needs and barriers identified by a risk assessment. We should also further define Casano. Casano is a cloud-based mobile technology designed to deliver challenges daily to Apple or Android phones. Casano can be implemented standalone or used as an add-on to cloud-based case management tools. Casano consists of a mobile app called Casano Quest for client use, and a web-based organization portal for case supervisors to initially configure the client's program at intake. The Casano organization portal also provides case supervisors access to review clients' mobile responses for completed challenges in real time and to message clients within the Casano Quest app. Additionally, case supervisors can download the Casano Connect mobile app to send and receive Casano messages on their mobile phone. Our goal for Casano is to increase the effectiveness of supervision and treatment by increasing a client's engagement with their case plan. This happens by daily automated delivery of challenges by Casano's scheduling engine. Challenges engage clients in a dialogue, meant to work in addition to regular interactions with case supervisors. This automated dialogue amplifies and reinforces the messages and objectives targeted by the court and provides direct and regular feedback from the client to complete the communication loop. Client responses and actions within these automated conversations allow case supervisors to monitor case plan engagement, enabling insights to daily thinking patterns, attitudes, behaviors, and compliance to court-imposed orders. These daily insights should lead to improved effectiveness in the regular face-to-face interaction, leading to greater overall case management efficiency. Now, let's look a little more closely at these Casano daily challenges and dive into the anatomy of a challenge. Casano supports 6 types of challenges. An interview challenge consists of dynamic voice or text conversations made possible by Amazon's Lex chatbot technology used in the familiar Alexa voice assistant products. The conversation is dynamic based on the client's responses. A list challenge captures a series of short text-based submissions. Each item listed can be individually extracted for additional discussion in subsequent interview or list challenges. The check-in challenge records time-stamped geolocation submissions for events such as classes, groups, or meetings. When reviewed by the case supervisor, a map pinpoints the phone's location at the time of the check-in. Photo challenges are submitted using the built-in camera on the client's mobile device, typically to document an action, location, or even a client selfie. A worksheet challenge allows the client to provide more in-depth responses to one or more questions in a longer-form text submission. The schedule challenge captures daily start and end times for a specified event, such as a class, group, or meeting. These are used to generate later check-in challenges based on the client's input. Casano includes a library of over 300 challenges defined for these domains, which are initially patterned after the Ohio Risk Assessment System risk and need domains. The corresponding number of challenges currently in the library is listed next to each domain. The library is designed to be expanded and customized according to the particular needs of a given court or type of court and the development of best practices. Casano also provides a variety of responsivity barriers identified during assessment. This library can also be expanded and customized as necessary. Casano challenge delivery for a specific target risk or need domain is divided into 4 phases to best facilitate thinking and behavioral change. These phases are meant to mimic the generally recognized trans-theoretical model of change. Challenges in the assessment phase gather information to better inform the case plan and subsequent challenges assigned to the client. Let's take an example in the employment domain. We ask the client to discuss your employment status in an interview challenge. Challenges in the preparation phase help the client understand the need for change and the benefits of change. For example, we ask the client to complete a reflection worksheet on the reasons you discontinued employment at your previous jobs in a worksheet challenge. Challenges in the action phase prompt the client to take action on changing behaviors. For example, the client is asked to list at least 3 places of business where you submitted a job application this week in a list challenge. Challenges in the maintenance phase help the client maintain new behaviors and prevent relapse. For example, the client is asked to submit your work schedule for the upcoming week in a schedule challenge. Advancing to the next phase is contingent on completion of all challenges in the current phase or fulfilling a certain requirement, such as obtaining employment. In the event of relapse, the client can revisit an earlier phase to once again prepare for or take action on change. The systematic organization and delivery of Casano challenges into a structure of 4-phase delivery is considered a program. Typically, 2 to 4 challenges are scheduled per day for the client during their program period. The case supervisor can define the length of the program period. It's typically 6 months to a year at minimum. Each application of the program consists of challenges from the Casano Challenge Library based on the individual client's targeted needs and barriers identified in their case plan. Referrals to local third-party services and service providers can be created to assist in the completion of case plan objectives. Casano uses these referrals to generate check-in challenges for the client to further customize their Casano program. Many challenges simply collect information for use in later challenges. Sometimes this information is only used to determine if additional related challenges should be assigned. For example, an assessment phase interview challenge asks whether the client has any dependents. This information is used to determine if Casano should assign challenges relating to parenting. Other challenges extract information gathered from a challenge and assign additional challenges to further examine the client's responses. For example, a list challenge in the preparation phase inquires about situations the client regularly encounters that trigger a desire for substance use. Each situation listed generates a follow-up interview challenge. These interview challenges are assigned during the action phase of the program and allow the client to discuss ways to avoid or manage the situations when they happen. Over time, if the client remains engaged, patterns emerge, change is evident, and a body of data is left for further study. For example, an interview challenge in the assessment phase is assigned one time and inquires about the client's issues with childcare. If the client acknowledges that finding childcare is an issue for them, a weekly interview is assigned during the action phase, asking the client if they have childcare arranged for any of their case plan events for the week, that is, their meetings, groups, etc. It also inquires if there are any barriers preventing them from doing so. This presents an opportunity to observe patterns. How frequently is the client missing programming due to a lack of childcare? Is there a lack of affordable childcare solutions available locally? Or is the client not effectively planning ahead? Or simply not taking responsibility? Continued engagement in the case plan is the key to a client's success. We've linked completion of challenges to advancement in a quest. From the client's perspective, Casano has a familiar mobile game app appearance. The gameplay concept is designed to be interactive, and the game provides an intuitive menu and navigational framework. Each day, the client advances on the game map and unlocks new daily challenges. They can play a simple game of busting boulders to collect gems. Completing the daily challenges earns tools for the day that make the game a little more exciting and provide the opportunity to earn more in-game rewards. More challenges completed equals better tools, equals more gems collected, equals more trophy gems awarded. Every week, a loot box can be unlocked with achievements for the previous week's participation. For example, if the client completed all of their check-in challenges for the week, they would earn a navigator badge. The case supervisor can view the client's completed challenges from the organization portal and track the client's in-app achievements over time. This allows the court to link Casano achievements earned to real-world rewards at the court's discretion. A more subtle dynamic comes from the similarities of Casano engagement to daily interactions with social media and mobile game apps. Casano provides a more casual, less threatening experience, leading to greater transparency earlier in the program. With a basic understanding of Casano's challenge anatomy, we can see how Casano can change the program dynamic. This can lead to a more efficient use of both correctional and treatment resources as a result of more effective interactions between the client and case supervisors. For additional information, visit our website at www.casano.io and submit an information request, or contact Rick Warner directly with the information provided.